Hello. Nettie here. Well, the bugger is I'm still banned off Facebook for another maybe 19 days. So look at this. It's a floating see-through card. Isn't it? Look at that. See, you can see the see-through. And it stands, I'll move that out of the road, and it stands like that. Right? And then you push it down, and boing. And on the back, you can write whatever you want, and that's your card. So, isn't it cute? See, he's got a folding mechanism. Well, I was in my sewing room trying to clean up a little bit. I'd hate to take you around because you'd see it's not, but I'm trying. We've been doing a lot trying to fix our hair stuff, and there's a little envelope to go with it, isn't it? Do you like that? See how it floats? You can see that that's acetate. Now, I pulled out the acetate, and I only had 2 little pieces left. So, this is a window sheet. So, with Stampin' Up, when you buy stamps, it always has a piece of the acetate, the heavy hard one. Can you see that? I'm wavering it to show you. The heavy hard one that sits on the top of their they call these their photopolymer stamps. So they put one on to hold it down, and normally they have all the stamps on that. So what you have to do with that is, if you can find your cleaners, you give it a clean, which I have, if you can see through that. Oh, I can see a few dots there, can't you? Anyway, I'm going to do that because I will find a cleaning wipe. Voila! Baby's in the house. No, I have cleaning wipes for my thing. So all we have to do is get your acetate. Oh, God. If you can see it, and give it a good clean. Now, right, this comes with your stamps, and sometimes you do get little marks on them because you've got stamps and you put them back in, or you put them away to keep them. Alright, so I've just cleaned that up, and that's what we're going to be using today. And I'm just going to give my bench a little. I've got my glass mat, which is nice, so you can just wipe that off and that's fine. I'll stand that up. Please remember where it is. Alright, so we're using the Country House bird. So I've only stamped the bird and the house. So the bird's here and the house is on the back. Now, I saw a girl do a pop-up one, and her name was Kathia Kalinayan. She did it with that, but she did it with a whole lot of flowers, and it was a bit busy for me. I like the flowers, but see how they float? They just, is that pretty? They're just some little orange ones up there. Alright, so we're using the dies, and I've already cut them out to make it easy because I don't like to have to sit so long. Maybe if I had more people on I would, because then you could chat, but I don't really get any chatters, so I'm hoping one day. I've been doing this bloody 2 years. So these are the pieces I've used on the countryside ends. So I've used the house, that makes this, right? And that's for there. And then I've got the leaves and the flowers. And then I've used my punching die and my bower punch to make some extra flowers that I just put around. I'm not sure if I want them on there or not, but anyway, so let's get started with what I did do. I just took that upside down on there. Make sure you put all your dies away, because if you lose them, you're up the creek. I not only lost them, someone brought some off me online, and I accidentally put 2 girls' addresses differently. So one girl got hers and said it wasn't the right thing, and it was like $45 on sale, and so ended up having to reimburse her because she had said she'd paid a postage didn't want to pay extra postage, but because I'd made the mistake in address, I had to pay for it. So I was not annoyed. So whoever got the Country Road, my teacups, didn't send them back. Oh, makes me need a drink, doesn't it? All right, where's my cup? There's my, look, we used to have a dog like that. Oh, I love my Prince, but he's gone to heaven, and now we've got staffies. So now, when you do lives, you're only meant to use anything that's current and Stampin' Up, but I couldn't find any of the colours in the dots, which is, I am using Calypso Coral DSP, and in here they have a page. Look, Calypso Coral is there. And I could not find, you see their blingy blings, I thought it was 115. I couldn't really find a Calypso Coral one that I like. So number 28, it doesn't say what the colours are, but I couldn't really find a Calypso Coral, and so I had these ones and I just used them. So they're polished dots. I mean, everyone's probably going to have some over, but see how they're light, and it's not too, it's a bit hard, but so if I was to put that next to it, no, they're not showing up, but they actually are, look, coral. They look like coral. I wish you could see it properly. Oh, there you are. How's that? See, they look like the coral. So where I've put them on, they're on top of the flowers, see? Oh, they look gorgeous. So that's what I've used. And I've used the Simply Swirling Embossing folder. Okay, also the Country, where's the pup? It's got lots of lovely colours and papers. I've done a card before, a few cards of this. This is on sale to the end of this month too. Any of the DSPs that are in the current catalogue. So you can go to my shop, AnnetteFalconer.net, AnnetteFalconer.stampingup.net, and go to the current DSPs. This is Country Woods. And instead of being about 29, it'll be about 23 or 21 or something. So if you want to do that, you just go on to Annette. You can, I don't know if you can see it there. No, I'm going to move my board down a little bit. Oh, yeah, there it is there. And if you put my host code in, you buy, you shop, you put my host code in, and I know, oh goodness gracious, might have to move that down a bit. No, I might just, oh, look at that. Maybe someone moved that a little bit. There it is. So it's Yup QQB67, and if you put that in, then I know you've shopped, and I'll send you a thank you card. So let's get cracking and make this. Isn't that cute? Isn't that lovely cute? Hopefully in the 2 weeks I'll be back on my Facebook page. So I am going on Nettie's, but please, would you go on to Annette Falconer Independent Demonstrator at Facebook and join that page, or that group, because then I can do my lives there and it's much easier for me. I also put them onto YouTube through Classy Creative Cards with Nettie. I might just change some of my stuff to be exactly the same. Isn't it hard? It's so hard. When I started, I was on YouTube, but I wasn't getting a lot of the people in. So with this card, we've got, I'm going to take that to the side of it. I don't want to let you go there. These are what we're going to use. We're going to use our picking tool, and you'll definitely need your tweezers. So I'll put those over there. So this is all the cutout pieces I showed you. The birdhouse. We actually need 2 of these. I found it was better with 2, so I'm just going to quickly cut another one. And I'm going to make it a bit smaller because, so one's there. I need to make it so it fits in there and you don't see the orange. See the orange there? So, I'm going to put that there. And I'm going to just draw in there. And then cut that out. And I'm just going to cut it a little bit more. You'll see in a minute when we start. Okay, so you have to just adjust. And then you'll see in a minute how that makes it all pop up. So we've got a spare piece. So this one is 2 inches by 2.5. Okay, so 2 of those, and you'll cut that back to fit your birdhouse, where we're using it this way. So what we might do is make up our birdhouse first. No, we won't. We'll wait. Let's wait on that. Let's do the okay, so let me show you. We've got, this is 4 by 4.25. I'm sure it's 4.25. 1, 2, 3, no, 4, yeah, 4 by 5 by 5.25. 4 by 5.25. Is that correct? Yeah. 4 by 5.25. Then I have a piece of 7.5 by 2, 7.5, yeah, 2.5 by 7.5. Now with this piece we've got to do a bit of scoring with it. So we'll do that now. Good old scoring machine. I'll pop those out of the road as well. I think that's all I do. I've been cooking madly because I'm going up to see my little granddaughter for her 3rd birthday, and her sister was 1 2 weeks ago, and I couldn't go. But her other grandmother went, so both of us have covered the birthdays. So this one is going to be scored at 2.5. No, it's not. I beg my pardon. It's scored at half. Get my fingers out of there. Half. Then 1.25. So that's 1.5, and we're doing it there at 1.25. Whoops. Nearly went off that, didn't I? 1.25, and at 2, and at 4, and at 4.75, and 5.5. Apart from the fiddling of making it up with the acetone, and I think once you've done a couple, it's quite pretty. I will definitely want to do another one like that. I thought first of all I might do it with what's it called? The flowers that I did a few weeks ago. I love. There's a few in here I haven't even brought. I love those trees. I love those trees. Where's the flowers I wanted to do it with? Lifetime of Love. I could have used that. That would have looked nice. If I've got several flowers, I don't know where the hell it is. I don't think my things have gone back together. Okay, it must be the flowers that are the special Spotlight of Nature was the one I was going to do it. So I think they are a specialist. So what we're going to do is with this one, we're going to fold that down, up, down. We're going to do it the other way. Okay, so it's going to go, it's going to have a mountain in the middle. See the mountain? Like that. And then along here, we're going to do the same. We're going to go down, up and down. Okay, we'll give them a bit of a bone fold to hold them into. And this is the mechanism for making it jump up and down like it does. Alright, and look at that, see? It folds perfect. So we're just going to put a little tear and tape down here. I've been madly cooking to go up to the Gold Coast. So my husband and kids just love, when I go away, they like curried sausages and satay chicken. And for tea tonight I also made a lentil, sweet potato lentil with, what else did I had? Sweet potato, lentil, zucchini, and chilli and curry and garlic and onion. Okay, so that just fits on there. I feel like I'm playing with a cigarette packet or something. Alright, so that's our mechanism, and because I've already bone folded it down, it's sitting nicely. Okay, look at that, and that's that.
Sorry, I'm having trouble connecting to the internet. It looks like there's an issue with the router and network.
Alexa, turn off.
So try restarting them. Unplug both of them.
Alexa, turn off. Oh, she won't listen to me. She's not a very well-mannered girl. Alright, so from there, we're going to do our card on the back. That's our envelope. So this is going to be sitting in here. So that is going to be glued down. So, remember I said to you, the card base is 4 by 4 1/4, and the white cardstock is, where's my ruler? There it is. The cardstock is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. So that's just going to give us a nice little look. So before we do that, we might just stamp our little birdie on the bottom. So it makes it easier before we put the card together like I did before, and I had to really push hard. So there's our little birdie for the back of the card. So clean that. Alright, now I did him, or her, whatever you want to call it, with I used pumpkin pie, dark pumpkin pie for his little feet and his little beak. And I used light balmy blue. So pretty. Okay, and then I topped it up because dark blue wasn't going to give me enough shading, and so I've used light blueberry bushel. And just give him a little bit of, we have to do this again later. Don't want to do too much, just want a little bit of gorgeous. Okay, and that's going to help us when we get ready to put him on. So we turn him over, and we're going to glue our swirl. So I've already swirled that. You can see the swirl now. Oh, that side's the better swirl. Look at that. So we'll do quite a bit of glue on this because the swirl makes it, dents it out heavy. So it'll be the only time you see me putting so much glue on something, I'm afraid. And place that into the centre. Okay. Now, I've had a thought, because when I was doing this, we put the mechanism on first and then we put the acetate, but I'm going to do it a little bit differently because I found the acetate really hard to flatten out on it. So the other lady that did it must have been a professional, because I didn't get it. And where did that piece of acetate go? Oh my goodness, I cleaned it, got it ready. Did I put it back? No. Oh, I thought Wow, you know what, I'm not the only one do that. I watch Susan Sanford and she always says when she can't find something, I'll have a drink. And maybe that's just what I better do. Where did it go? Alright, just give me 1 sec and I'll find another piece here and I'll show you what I mean. So, because I'll bet you the minute I clean up I'll find it. So we get a light coloured piece, but then we get this piece that's got, see how it's got all the poly stamps on it? And you just take them all off. And now I have to do that now. I'm sorry to waste your time, because I want the I want this acetate. I'm going as fast as I can. This is a nice stamp set too. Greetings of the season. So everything's to you and yours. Something thank you. Oh my goodness, look at all these. And they all just sit down back on here. Oh, I'm doing them on the other. Anyway, I'm just going to throw them on and I'll sort them later. Oh. I just need the acetate because I can't find my acetate. Alright. Thank you. At least I showed you where to find the other one. And I bet you now I've done that, I'll find it. Now that's way bigger. I'm just going to give it a clean. Remember I cleaned the other one, I cleaned it so well you couldn't see. Oh, there it is. As soon as I couldn't find it, there it is, look at that. Now, I'm just trying to work out, I'll put this away and do it later, at least I know I've got another one to do it. I'm just thinking how it would be easier to put it on, because I struggled with the flapping of it. So what I might do is do this and then put that on the back so I know it's straight, because that was a problem. If it's not straight, the card will go like that, it won't stand. So see at the bottom, see how you've got that? That has got to be at, and I actually struggled. I had to pull it off once and redo it. So trying to make it better for you. See, there it is there, and it comes right to the end. I'm going to do it. I'm going to lay it down so it's flat there already, and I'm going to place that on that, and then I'm going to glue that on that. Let's hope if that works. I might be wrong, but I'm going to do it. So we're going to do it with tape, tear and tape. So you can't really pull this off either. And you need to put a bit to hold it. So I'm just going to... Oh, great, I've got my nails done. I can use them as a pair of scissors. Oh. Oh, let's hope I've got the right idea, folks. But I think it'll be easier than trying to bounce it around putting it on. The second part of it's much easier because you can see through the back. So you're going to put tear and tape. So this goes smack in the middle. And because, see how that's all lined up nicely? Get that smack in the middle. Alright. Take the acetate up. I'm so clever. I didn't like it before. I mucked it up and I had to pull it out again and I had glue everywhere. That's why I said to you it was messy fingers. Alright, so now that that's on, it's on there, it's stuck, we're going to put more tear and tape on the other side of this. Get my fingers in it. Don't you love concentration? Oh, please, please, please leave me a message. Leave me a message, let me know. I look up and I think, oh, I'd love to have some more people chatting because it is so much fun. I love it when I do my classes and all the ladies are here. We really, although I have to shut them up sometimes because oh, they have a coffee when they arrive, and I think I do the easiest card I can to start so that I can give them time to catch up because it's been a month. Right, and see now, see how that's like that? And you can see it there. So that's where it is there. Now, here's where I'm doing it, turning it over. And, okay. Got to make sure that's right down on the bottom. Okay, make sure you... Got to get my eyes into this, folks. It's a bit hard, this acetate's... Okay, got it on the bottom. Alright. Got it right down on the bottom. And got it there. How's that? We done it. Look at that. I think, folks, that's the easy way. Let me see if it stands up. It does, see? Standing up. I wonder if it stands up that way. Oh, I think that's even better. Is it? All that way. Both ways. I've got it perfect. How's that? Audience, clap, clap. Right, now we'll build our little bird cage. Let's put that there. So, as I said, I've used the paper, the DSP, and it's on sale. Now what I've done here is made a bit of a mess. I've got some glue there or something. Because this is glass, you can just wash it down. I had my granddaughter come over on the weekend, and so I couldn't really get into my sewing room because she slept in there. And so, I don't have full... How's that? How's that? Did you see my cleaning cloth? Right, now I have my stamp from the stamp set. I'm using this one just to put the outline on it because I don't want to cut a hole in it or you'll see the acetate behind it. So I'm going to just, this time because it's a big stamp, I'm going to turn the block upside down and just go up and down the stamp. Okay. Now, even though I've put it up there, you're not really going to see it because we're putting the other things, but it's nice to line it up, I think. I particularly want it on the... Okay. I think that's got it all. I can see a little bit I don't want there or there, although that shouldn't come through. I want a little bit on that. See that dot in the middle? Now, always use your, if you haven't got this, often I would do it on my black grid thing, and then I line up that, excuse my hair looking in, there you go. But this doesn't matter, I just wanted that outline then. because I'm putting the shelf into it. Okay, and while I've got the stamp out then, I might as well stamp. Where is it? Come to me. Where's my tag? Oh my goodness. I had a birdie I've got to stamp on too. I cut him out earlier to save me getting up and wandering, and I did have a piece here which I didn't do, so I will run away and do this. So I'm going to stamp the happy birthday. I've done it upside down, but it doesn't matter because I can turn it around when I'm finished. Look at that, aren't I clever? Oh my goodness. So we're going to cut that out. I'll just get my little boss. I've had to send away for a new white pad for my big boss because with all my unpacking I can't find where I put it. Seems to be a system this week. Maybe I'll be on track next week. Maybe I won't be. Alright, so sandwich time. We've got white, okay, then we've got glass, then we've got happy birthday, then we've got our die. So these are all the birthday dies. And there's the bottom of the bird cage. Does that look straight, folks? Yep. I'm going to just pick it up a bit, guys. Do it with the other hand. And there's our happy birthday. And our die in, our rubbish in, a little drinky. And where are we? Here we are. So this goes on here. Isn't that lovely? And in here I've die cut all of these. So first of all we're going to put our lovely frill. But you know, when I looked at that, I shouldn't have put those flowers up, the orange ones up too high. It sort of lost the colour of it. So I'll be a bit smarter on this time, okay? And as I said, this will cover that black ink. And this is the back of the pink, but it becomes wood. See, it's pink. Well, it's not pink, it's calypso coral, but on the back is the wooden grain for the top of the birdhouse. Okay. So you build it up as you go. So I'm going to do as much as I can before I put it. Don't dare lose anything. I'll tip those out. Because I found, where's my tongs? You saw me, I had them. Now if I had could find where my glue dots were, you could use a glue dot, but if I put it where it sticks without getting, yeah, just down there, okay. And our bird, where's our little bird? I have to stop for a minute and re-stamp him because I cut him out and hadn't stamped him. But that's easy, you can do that. So you just line it up. We've got a little bit of excess going on around him. And we colour him in again, remember? So we've got light balmy blue, such a pretty blue, and it's okay. We've got light blueberry bushel, fluff around his tummy. Ooh. And I'll use, see it's got a thin and a thick, so I'm going to go to the thin to get his little feet and his beak. Isn't he cute? And so I'm putting him on with a dimensional so he sticks out a little bit, and that's how I managed to put the flowers up behind him. I should have put a white flower up there too. Maybe I'll add it now. Let's see. I always find I do these cards and then I come round again and I think, oh, I might add something there. So there's our birdie. And see here, I brought that orange and it was too high up. So maybe, I'm just not sure if I want too much white. It's got a white. So these are just from the bow punch. And I've got an orange one that I can use down and put them in behind that. I would ask you what you think. I think that looks a bit better. I might add a white one up there. Have a look. In behind his thing. Yeah, that looks a bit better. Alright, let's do that. We'll clump them up together. From the, I want the orange at the front though, otherwise it's too much. White and green. Now on the back, I'm only going to put the glue on the stick, and if I put just a couple of dots around, when it does go onto the acetate, it might look better. So pop them in there. And the ones that glue, see, this will come over the acetate. So what I'll do is just pop a touch there and there, because I know, see what I'm doing in there? They're going to stick to the front of the card and hold it there. Alright, we're getting there. Now, from what I know, one of our other flowers, not the big one, but this one, no, it was this, get off my fingers, told you this is sticky. This one is just a dot on two. Sorry, I did that off the screen. I should do it up, so sorry. Okay, well, that's just going to go there. And I'll just give that a second to sink in. Alright, we'll do the rest in a minute, but once it's on the this area, it's harder. So now we've got two there. Now remember that other little piece I told you we were going to put in? I'm actually going to attach this to the back now to make it harder for him, and then when we put it down, you won't see underneath. So actually I'll put that down onto the, alright, so remember we've got, that's where we're going. Let me see how far I went down under it, so I'm going to go down like that. Alright. And on here, I'm just going to glue inside that area. Looks like a lot of glue, but should be fine. Yeah. See where the corners is in there? Now I can just see a little speck of glue there. But hopefully when I... Alright, that's much better. Can you see that? And it's sort of just got itself another little housing on there to make that a bit stronger. Alright, let's just finalise this up, guys. My tweezers. Now, I'm going to do this big flower. You know what I could do is put a mini dot. I don't want you seeing white from the other side, so I'm just going to give it only a little glue to make it stick, not run around. Dry it off a little bit. And this one is going to go down on the corner here. Oh, see? Got to make sure we don't touch too much. Okay. This is hard work, isn't it? It's not really, it's fun. I love it. Love this. I love a lot of the Stampin' Up products. I found them really good. I have found it challenging sometimes that you have to sort of buy so much, and lucky I do my class with my ladies, and the money I get from there I put straight back into the business, so I'm definitely only doing it for fun. It's really good because, you know, as I said, we're on our second round with more kids, and the boys are getting older, and they definitely still need us, but not all day, every day. Not too much, just to get it sticky. And I'm going to put a leaf onto the back of that. Hold that for a sec and put a little bit more glue there. Alright, and that one came up there. Don't jump with me, naughty people. Naughty, naughty. Hold my finger there. Oh, sorry, you can't even see it. God, I'm hopeless. Not really, sometimes I'm so into it. Now, I'm going to pop this little sucker up into the top. And I think he'll work easier because there's a bit of paper there. I'll pop him under there. There you go, how's that? Oh, must have been a bit of suction there. How's that, guys? You reckon that's pretty cool? So, goes down in the envelope and pops up. So what have we got left to do? Just the envelope, I think. So all I did was another little birdie. Another little birdie. Now you all should know by now, pecan pie. No, dark pumpkin pie. I'll put that on there and I'll stand that up so you can see it if you're watching. And light balmy blue. I think he's drying out a little bit, this old balmy blue. Everything matchy-matchy, so you can buy the paper that's this blue. I love this one I'm using. The paper and that, making cards out of that paper a little bit. I'll just put a little bit in there. This bushel, blueberry bushel, I think it's really cute. Just going to blend that in a bit with the, just give his little belly a little rub. And there, my folks, there is my card again today. Another one done. Aren't they lovely? What a great idea. What fun. And I will see you next Tuesday doing the same thing. If you can, you'll see it on Annette Falco Independent Demonstrator. Please join, help me out, please. And you can get anything you need, you can get through there, or you can message me on Annette Falconer Independent Demonstrator, because I like to use that one, because Nettie's is meant to be my class girls information, so you get a lot of that type of stuff. So, but I hope you like it. Look at that, isn't that lovely? All right, we'll see you next week. Thanks for joining me. Well, you didn't really, but hopefully when you join me when I put it onto my lives. Thank you.